Righty-roo. Come on, connect to kick. There we go. There we go. Hey, yo. What's up, RPM? Oh, yeah. Alrighty-roo. Oh, man. Just working. Is this overlay working? There we go. Let's go. All right, well, it's working on there. Heck yeah, dude. What about the chat? I guess it's because there's nobody. Got one viewer on the kick side. Wow, one whole viewer. Oh yeah, dude. Office Space 2, the home trap. I wonder if they're ever gonna do a sequel for that like they're doing for every other movie. There are no plans to make an Office Space 2. Thank God. Yeah. Creator Mike Judge confirmed that he turned down studio offers to make a sequel because he prefers to leave the original as a standalone cult classic. Thank you. That's what should be done. Mike Judge, what a legend. What a legend. The heck? No specific topics. We're just kind of winging it tonight. Whatever we're feeling, dude. Oh. I mean, if you want to, I'm not saying it couldn't be good, but I don't know. I feel like some movies you should just leave them alone. It's not to say that they couldn't make something decent, but it's not often that they're able to pull that off. Usually they end up butchering it and just adding that eyesore to the rest of they make some sequel that's just bleh. Oh man. Oh yeah, boy. Let's see here. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, Train Spotting 2 was good. I'm not gonna lie, I did like Train Spotting 2. I thought that was well done. Yeah, I thought Train Spotting 2 was pretty sweet, honestly. Let me bring this over here. Yeah, I just got done hanging out with my son, so I didn't really prepare anything. We were watching fishing videos, actually. Oh, I might watch this, another Jack Morgan thing about like ticket prices, because there are a few bands like Under Oath's coming through. A lot of bands from like 2007, 2008, like post-hardcore stuff like that. But the tickets are insane. Some of them are like $45, but even then, for those particular bands, it's like what should be 30 or 35. I don't know. 40 is not that bad, but it's like $75 and up. It's just wild. Oh man. Yeah, let me.
This fourth of
Dude, this heat wave is killing me, man. Because I got an apartment on the second floor, so dude, it's just, oh man. And I can't get a window unit. I have to get a portable AC. Those things are just, it's just not, it doesn't cool things down efficiently. Dude, yeah, Austin, Texas gets pretty balmy. I'm up in Michigan, so it's really humid, just like in Austin. Oh, it's wild how hot it is right now. It's been like that since yesterday. It's going to continue to be like that. Who's Kundalini? Oh, the frick. Yeah, I don't have a swamp cooler. The way my windows are, I can't fit the way that the coping is around it. I can't fit a window unit in, so I have to get a portable AC unit, which I've been through like 4 of them. I've lived in this apartment since 2019, and I've been through like 4 of those. They'll last maybe a summer or 2. This one's lasted 3, I believe. But I mean, they kind of get the job done eventually. But dude, yeah, dude, little ice pack on the nuggets. Yeah, that'll do her. That'll do her quite nicely. Oh yeah. Oh man. There's like some new faces here. Like it's a completely new set of people than the last stream that I did. I know, and I'm doing some humble streams here. There's not a lot of people right here, but you know, take what I can get. So it's all good. Most importantly here, for all you guys on the stream right now, go ahead and like it. For all you guys on the stream right now, go ahead and like it. For all you guys on the stream right now, go ahead and like it. For all you guys on the stream right now, go ahead and like it. For all you guys on the stream right now, go ahead and like it. Oh god. All right, so do me a solid and go support me on Kick. Hey, I appreciate that, Shake Delusion. Appreciate that. So yeah, for all you guys, like the stream. That really helps out a lot. And also go over to Kick. I'm streaming on Kick as well. I'm multi-streaming right now. So that would really help me out. And I'm testing out an overlay. So if anybody could get into the Kick chat, type something, that way I can see if it works. So or I could just type something right now. Test. Oh, there it is. Boom. All right, cool. Hell yeah, dude. It works. My overlay works, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Although I feel like that overlay is a bit heck yeah, dude. Oh yeah, dude. I don't know why it's disappearing though. I don't like that. All right. All right. So the widget chat overlay. Yeah, don't hide it. Just keep it. All right. Type. Here. Do another test here. I'm gonna chat overlay. Like this is too small or too like big. The heck? Huh. All right. Do another test. Huh. I don't want it to fade away. Um, hmm. Interesting. Oh man, how's everybody's day going? Was I ever a gamer when I was young? I mean, yeah, I wasn't. I never identified as a gamer. I grew up in the '90s, so played Nintendo and Sega Genesis, all that stuff, N64. So I mean, I was just a normal kid that played video games, but I wouldn't say that I was a gamer. I did play a lot of video games though. I play a lot now that I'm a dad. My son and I, we're. I mean, I'm a gamer now. I guess you could say. I don't really identify as a gamer, but you could call me one, yeah. No, I don't have any gamer tattoos, so I guess I'm not a gamer because I don't have any tattoos. Um, uh, Although I do want to get a Fortnite tattoo. I play a lot of Fortnite. I think Fortnite's fun. Hey, what's up, Lisa? How you doing? Terrible day. What's going on? Oh my gosh, this there we go. Let me get into the kick here. Tests. the heck, man? This thing keeps like hiding old mess. Like, I don't want it to do that. I just want the chat to stay. Like, what the frick, dude? How do I get the chat to stay on my screen? Wait, what? No, I have OBS. Come on, man. I don't know. Like, that's weird. Oh my gosh, dude. Too hot in Florida? Yeah, it's like that here in Michigan too. It's ridiculously hot. It's insufferably hot. I feel you. Yeah. Yeah, my energy as well is wearing thin. I reciprocate for sure. I feel you. I think a lot of people are feeling that way. But yeah, the weather doesn't exacerbates everything. It just makes just compounds everything. You're hot, sweaty, and miserable in general. And then if things aren't going right in life, then that just adds another layer of complexity and further complicates it. I hate that. Definitely not a fan of that. Well, I'm trying. I wish I could figure out this chat stiff, but I thought it would just stay. Oh well. I'll delete this shit. All right. Sorry, I'm boring right now. I'm just trying to fix this. Oh man, yeah, it's just really freaking hot, dude. My God. Oh my gosh, dude. Where's that? That's turned on. Okay, all right, it's turned on. Lovely. All right, cool. All right, cool. Mute that. All right, so slow mode off. I do need to mess with the size of this though. The font size to be bigger. Huh. Have it right here. Show message time. Show platform icon. All right, sorry guys. Let's Trying to figure out these stupid overlays, but I'll deal with that at some other point in time. They work, just not the way that I want them to. But all right, let's get into this.
All right, let's party. Is this is the tick?
Let's party. All right, actually, hold on. Be right back. I gotta stay hydrated. In a momento. Oy vey. Oh my god, dude. Oh my gosh, it's so freaking hot. Yeah, Hanson, I'm in that area, and it's freaking hot. Living here sucks. I hate this place. Michigan is just a horrible state.
Ticketmaster one you sent me?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're losing their minds.
Blue dot fever. You've probably heard that term, and it is named for all of the blue dots that represent unsold seats on Ticketmaster, and it is real. Post Malone canceled the first leg of his stadium tour. Willie Nelson can't sell out his 4th of July picnic that includes Billy Strings on the bill. Meghan Trainor.
Dude, if Willie Nelson
Dude. Oh, I love Billy Strings. I like that guy.
can't sell tickets on the
Dust in the baggie.
road again. Can't wait to have sex with all my friends. You know that song, right?
I love that song.
It's Willie for you. Post Malone's like the biggest guy in the world, though.
Yeah.
I don't know who in the hell this lady is.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of her. But I think if Post Malone can't sell out every time he comes here, I feel like it sells out.
I mean, how much are the tickets?
Probably
Canceled. You could get tickets for $20 on Groupon before she finally pulled the plug. The industry's explanation is the economy, and that's part of it. The average ticket costs are up 37% since 2019. A tour bus that used to cost $1,000 a day now costs $3,000 a day. The math just isn't working for anybody who's not a superstar. But here's what not enough people are talking about. The industry broke its own pricing signal.
Yeah, we got to go to Ticketmaster after this guy's done.
Dynamic pricing, the thing that was supposed to maximize profits, taught every fan that the number on that ticket is a bluff. There are now entire websites dedicated to tracking price drops. I've talked to somebody who paid $400 for a Springsteen ticket, talked to the guy next to him who only paid $59. That'll piss you off.
Yeah.
Michigan should be chill for once. LA isn't 80 degrees today. Dude, it's, what is it now? It's 89 right now. It was like 95 earlier. But with the humidity, it feels hotter. It feels like 100 degrees. It's insane.
Yeah, dude, those scalpers.
Yeah.
Remember I was telling you about the scalp?
Oh, wait, hey, Dennis, you're outside of Lake Tahoe? Yeah, my brother lives over in like the Sacramento area. Oh, Ross, you're in Michigan? Nice. Went to Utah, nice place, lots of outdoor. Yeah, dude, I actually like Utah a lot. Salt Lake City is a really nice place. It's a really clean city. Those Mormons, they know how to keep their towns clean, for sure. Yeah.
Scalpers down in Florida at the DMV.
Yeah.
They were scalping DMV appointments, dude. When the DMV first made appointments down in South Florida, all the Haitians had to get like ID to live in America.
Yeah.
So it was like this small niche market where somebody was getting all the DMV appointments and then selling them to the Haitians.
I mean,
imagine now concerts now.
It's the original reseller, you know? It's the original reseller.
How did the scalpers do it back in the day?
Waiting in line.
Just wait in line all night?
Wait in line.
But I feel like back then, though, they didn't scalp like they do now.
No.
Like they might have like doubled the price, maybe tripled.
Probably, I feel like not even, because I've talked to like my dad and a lot of my aunts and uncles or like older people about, oh yeah, I remember I went and saw this band in 1980, whatever, and we just bought our tickets from scalpers. Like, it used to be a thing where it was like, oh, if the concert sells out, no big deal. There will be a scalper that will buy tickets from them.
Oh,
but nowadays, I feel like automatically a scalper is just going to charge.
Yeah, I remember I wanted to go see Alt J and Lord Huron back in 2012 in Portland, Oregon. I forgot. I think it was like the Magic or something ballroom. Over on like Burnside, and they weren't sold out, I don't think, but I ended up, I guess got tickets off of Craigslist for a pretty decent price. Well, it was like 100. Well, I had to get two, so I invited my friend along with me, and for those two tickets, it was I think I spent maybe $112. So yeah, like around 60 something a ticket. So. Or yeah, 60 a ticket. Yeah, it might have been 120. I don't know. But it was worth it. But back then, that was 2012 versus now. The ticket prices I've seen now are just insane.
It's like astronomical prices.
Yeah, like 30 times the price.
Yeah, and already the tickets are overpriced. So it's like
then they just cancel the tour.
And then they just can't. Well, and that's the thing too, is like,
that's
if
weird.
if you go onto a third party website.
Oh yeah, dude, that Alt J show was amazing, dude. That was when they were in their prime. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Lord Huron. Love Lord Huron. Alt J, Lord Huron. Great. And there was a third band. I can't remember who they were.
And you buy your tickets secondhand. I'm assuming that there's no insurance for the tickets if the tour gets canceled. Like if you bought it from Ticketmaster, I'm sure there is. But if you go and buy tickets secondhand from someone, you're not going to get your money back. I remember like 2 years ago or whatever, Taylor Swift's concert.
What were those going for?
Well, on the radio, they were saying that they were going for like $2,000.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Forget that, dude.
Because some of these people, I get it, they could probably pull it off, but like I'm good, dude. But I'm good on going to like Jelly Roll. What is this guy charging? That's what I want to know. What's this? I don't know.
What's this Ozempic guy charging, dude? He looks awful, honestly.
Anything about this guy other than his face?
There's no way it costs $2,000 a ticket to pay for everyone in the artist to be.
Right here, Mount Pleasant Soaring Eagle Casino. Let's see how much Jelly Roll's charging a ticket here. I'm curious. So look at this. All these are resale tickets though.
Jesus.
$65, 67, 71.
Yeah. That's lowest price too.
Those are lowest. $100 resale. All of these are scalpers. That's even crazy.
Yeah, so the scalper's online now.
That's crazy that you could just scalp online.
Yeah.
It's like open market.
Yeah.
I feel like scalping used to be illegal. Can you look that up? Did scalping tickets used to be illegal? Because
Yeah, I remember a Home Improvement episode where they were scalping hockey tickets and they got arrested. So yeah, it's actually it's illegal. All right. Hey guys, hold on.
On the phone. You guys just drive off?
All right, guys, if you haven't already, go ahead and like the stream and go follow me on Kick. I'm streaming also on Kick. I just officially became a Kick partner yesterday. So I got an email from them saying I was approved to be a Kick partner. So that's fantastic news, great opportunity. And I'm really trying to grow the Kick side of my community, trying to grow a community there, trying to get my community on YouTube on to Kick, because it's just free speech is more of a thing over there than it is on YouTube. So for a while, what I'm going to be doing is multi-streaming But once I once I can migrate a big enough portion of my audience over to Kick, then what I'm going to be doing is just exclusively streaming on Kick. So, but yeah, for right now, YouTube and Kick. And I appreciate every one of you for joining me today. Appreciate that. It is hot and I am not in a good mood, so I do apologize, but I hope some of you are having a good time. I hope all of you are having a good time on the stream, but you know, all 18 of you.
In like TV shows, they always make it seem a little risky. Like, who's paying $257 to see this guy in concert? That's what I want to know. If you guys are looking to make a little extra quiche throughout the week, just playing games and downloading apps on your phone, look no further. Free Cash App's offering a free $10 just to sign up. You can just get paid sitting on the couch playing games and testing out new apps. A lot of people are making an extra couple $100 a week. How much you at right now?
I just paid for dinner.
Damn. My Chemical Romance charging. That's what I really want.
Oh yeah, dude. My Chemical Romance.
This is
dude.
$128.
Oh my god. What
for
the
My Chemical
frick,
Romance?
dude? For My Chemical for MCR,
row
dude.
19. I mean, I get it. Kinda.
Where's row 19?
It's in the front.
Uh-oh.
That's like row 19. Like right here.
Oh my god,
like
dude.
133 or row 25.
Caveman Mechanic, what's up, dude? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Take care, brush your hair.
Still though, 125 for a band that I forgot even existed. That's criminal.
That is criminal.
But right here, this was that Nirvana thing you sent me.
Yeah,
of Kurt Cobain.
I was about to find that video where, because they tell, I think they say that Madonna is selling her tickets for like $50 or $75 or something, and they sell theirs for $17.
And being like, this is crazy.
And this is early 90s, so
Yeah.
What year was this? Like 90 something?
Probably 90.
like 93.
90.
Yeah.
It had to have been.
Let me see.
Ask you about these are other special sections they're doing. This one, this is a spot that's going to be on what our bands charge ticket prices, basically.
We had that discussion.
Ticket prices. First question is, what do you think of artists who do charge anywhere between $50 to $75 for tickets?
Yeah.
There are
Look at his face, dude. He's like, what the fuck? Golly, dude.
who charges that much money? Who does that?
Madonna.
Madonna.
How much
does?
do we charge a ticket, John?
Yeah, but that's like a burlesque show.
It's a big production. Isn't it?
27?
12?
You can speak.
Is that 12 or 21?
17 to 18 bucks a ticket? Wow.
Madonna charges $50.
Apparently. 50 to 75.
Madonna wears fur too. Did you know that?
This dude's like shocked.
Yeah.
But that's equivalent to Taylor Swift nowadays. But
Yeah.
Madonna would be charging probably what Taylor Swift charges.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and
yeah, dude.
$50, that was before, that was general, like that was you buying the ticket from Ticketmaster. That wasn't you getting scalped. So back then, probably you'd pay like $150 from a scalper, or probably like $100 or something.
Yeah.
Which isn't that bad.
I mean, it's only like double the price.
Yeah.
It's
Nowadays,
it's not like let's mark
I'm
it up
telling
20
you,
times.
we already looked it up. We could only see the averages. But I remember like 2 years ago, Taylor Swift was on
that was
tour.
that was like headline news.
It was headline news because
$1,500 tickets.
it was like $2,000 tickets
Yeah.
because of the whatever that dynamic pricing system is with Ticketmaster and StubHub.
Dude, he is shook right now.
Yeah.
We were talking about, boy, we should charge $25 and really milk it. Yeah. Really take them for all they got.
If they want to come, let's see how bad they really want to see the band play.
So, 17, we charge $17.
Yeah.
So what do you-
Fugazi's playing tonight.
Which even 17 back in 93 was quite a bit of money, but that's still like on the lower end. So kudos to Nirvana.
They're charging $5.
I mean, I get it. Like everything's more expensive. The tour, like everything's so pricey. I do understand that. But like at the same time,
Yeah,
though,
but there's a line. Like, okay,
it's like how much I'm not
Yeah,
willing to
man.
pay more than $50 to go see anybody.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I would say $100 is I draw the line. Like I
I bet
I
I
don't-
don't good seats.
I
for
don't
$100.
care. And I love music.
Good seats.
I wouldn't pay $100 to even go sit front row. I don't care.
And there better be air conditioning if I'm paying $100 to go see a concert.
There's not.
There's not.
There's not.
Do we really think it's because it's that expensive to throw a show,
No.
or do we think it's just simply a cash grab?
Well, okay, like some of these tickets, like if a ticket's $100 to go to a show, I'm sure, yeah, you're paying for the production and all that. But when a ticket,
Yo, FIFO, what's good, bro? What's good, man? What's shaking, bacon? Dude, yeah, Sinless Apprentice, so good. Bro, Kurt's what? Bro, he was not. Didn't you know, man? Kurt Cobain. You know, haven't you looked at the evidence lately? I mean, even before that, I think some like Epstein stuff was coming out, and so they threw out this Kurt Cobain, this new Kurt Cobain stuff from his case. But yeah, dude, he didn't self-delete, man. There's no way. There's no way. I don't believe it.
it is $500, $1,000.
There's too much evidence leading to the contrary.
No, that it doesn't cost $1,000 per ticket. If you're at a stadium,
yeah. But yeah. Yep, exactly. He did not self-delete. He did not.
Tour like Taylor Swift was, she's selling out stadiums.
Let's just say they're charging regular what they should be charging.
God, Taylor Swift. Ugh. What was in the news? I saw it on like Loudwire. That guitarist from Metallica, he had a shirt that said Taylor Swift is a CIA psyop or something. Cool shirt. I'd wear it. But all the Swifties were just up in arms about it. Just, you know, having a Hall of Fame hissy. I'm for that. I'm all for that.
Prices. So say $30. That sounds fair. It's a concert. No. They're selling overpriced drinks, all types of. Yep. They're charging you to park. Lord knows it. Lord knows it. Why would you have free parking at a concert?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's just add parking alone. Okay, because you know they're charging
parking and food. You're gonna spend $100 on food.
Let's just say every ticket was $30, and these big wig artists.
You're gonna spend like $12 to $20 a beer, or whatever cocktail you want,
or selling 10,000 tickets. 10,000
in a plastic cup with like
tickets.
Yeah.
That's $300,000. Let's basically double that with parking and food. Let's triple that. So, okay. So let's say the artist 300 racks, dude. That's for one show.
Yeah.
Not including, they're going to make another $300,000 off beer alone.
Well, and double it because no tickets are $30 anymore. So say,
all right, let's do $50. Let's say 10,000 people.
Drake, I know Drake, $50. his like, I watched a thing before. Drake's.
All right, we got three viewers on the Kick side. Can I see you in the chat? Come on, you three lurkers. I need you in the chat. Come on now. Just say hi. Just say hi. That's all you gotta do. And then for all of you people over here on the YouTube side, support me on Kick, man. Support me on Kick. I'm a official partner over on Kick now, and trying to get my audience from YouTube over to to stay at YouTube, and then also to bring you over to Kick as well. So want to be able to grow the community on that side. So all the help would be appreciated. Appreciate you guys so much.
It's like nightly cost to perform at a venue is like $300,000. I think some people get up to like $1 million.
I
bet it's more now. I bet Drake's.
How many seats are in those arenas though? I think I'm going
like
low.
20,000.
How many seats are in? And
look up Comerica Park or Little Caesars Arena because I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, dude, you can say whatever you want, like, and then come back. I mean, you're not really coming back. You can either be on. I prefer you to be on the Kick side, honestly. The more people that I can have over on the Kick side, the better. YouTube right now, I'm just kind of using it to switch people over to Kick for live streams. So Kick is where it's at because Kick believes in free speech, and it doesn't put me on a leash like YouTube does. So yeah, I mean, if you want me to let loose and me have more fun and you have more fun, then yeah. Well, I was texting with Jack. I hung out with him back in April, and I texted him. We were supposed to do something. Oh snap! What? Oh dang, bro. Gotta follow. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. So yeah, I was gonna do a collab with Jack, go to be on his channel in June, but he got busy with traveling. And then he mentioned something about early July. And so I shot him a text, but I haven't heard back from him. So I don't know. Hopefully, that'd be cool.
Sure, that's where she would have performed.
Let's see real quick. All right, between 15,000 and 20,000 seats.
Okay, so
in one of those big stadiums.
Yeah, so go low and say 15,000.
Let's say
times $50.
15,000 and 50. Honestly, little steep, but still doable.
Still doable. Still fair.
You could go out and $100 for the night. You could see the show with drinks and parking.
Look at these hockey tickets. Look at sports tickets. It's the same thing. Like we were gonna go to a game last year. Tickets were like
it's even worse.
Even worse.
The sporting games, the sporting events are worse.
Dude.
What's the average sports cost?
Detroit Lions football tickets right now are undoable. I can't even. I don't think I could afford to go see a game because they were doing good past couple years. So tickets
like how much? Give me an example. Right here.
Like $600 a ticket.
What?
Yeah.
You shut your mouth.
Mm-hmm. I'm not kidding. And that was just for general, like if you wanted to sit like good seats, 50-yard line, whatever, you were looking at. I remember people selling tickets online and posting about them. It was like, because season ticket holders were, and that happened too. They were like, no, you can't sell your tickets anymore.
Get this one. Out of all of the sports, guess which professional sport is actually the lowest average ticket cost?
Football?
Baseball. Which makes sense because it's the most boring one.
Yeah.
Okay. On average, $80 for MLB, $105 for MLS. Soccer's more in America. That's
hold on. I think my dog took a dump. BRB. Oh wait, maybe not. Hold on. I smelled a phantom poo. Oh man, dude, my dog does this when he sleeps. It's super creepy. He sometimes he sleeps with his eyes open, where you see his pupil, and other times his eyes will be kind of rolled to the side, so you see the white in his eyes. So he looks like super possessed. I mean, he's a cute puppy, but when he's asleep, dude, it's freaking weird. He just does that. It's so bizarre, man.
Crazy. 146 for NHL. That makes sense because we were going to do a Red Wings game and we said no.
Yeah.
165 for NBA. Drum roll, please. 279 average ticket for the NFL.
Hail
Mary.
Are you out of your
from
mind?
Downtown?
Why?
When did this become? Thank God I don't care for sports,
dude. And that
thank the Lord.
I don't either.
You know what's crazy about the football thing, right?
Yeah, I don't watch sports. I don't give a shit about sports.
It's crazy.
When they have a game,
yeah.
Remember how we were talking, when the artist comes to town and their tickets, whatever, they're not keeping drink money, food money, parking money. They're not keeping that.
Yeah.
They split that.
Yeah.
When they have a game, that's all them.
You know where I'm starting?
So you're telling me a ticket is $279. That's your overhead. That's what you need to do. Charge per person. How many seats are at Ford Field?
Look that up.
I'm gonna look it up.
You know what? I think they're in the wrong business. I think the right business is in
sports team.
Is in concessions and beer. That's the real business model. Let's not even talk about parking.
Okay, there's
merchandise.
There's 65,000. It can be expanded to 70.
All right, call it 50K. 50,000 people.
No, dude, because they sell out. You can't get tickets at a Lions
All right,
game.
so 60,000 people.
60,000 people
times an average football game of $250. That's the average cost of a ticket.
Yeah.
Hold on, dude. 15 milli just to pull up.
Every game. Now times it by 16 because that's how many games are in a season.
That's all?
In an NFL season.
There's only 16 games? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Short. They play by the week. 16 weeks.
Okay. Let's break this down though. So we got 15 milli just to pull up.
Multiply it by 16.
Hold on. Let's tack on another 60,000. Let's call it $20 for parking. So let's go another 120K just in parking. Okay. Well, let's just be ambitious. The overall average between beer and food, let's just call it 40 a person.
And that's low.
I know, but some people only get a pretzel.
Yeah.
And then some people get 7 beers.
Yeah.
So the average here, right? So let's say another 60,000. Let's call it $40. That's going to be another 240. Let me see if my math's correct. If it's not, still a lot.
Yo, Slim 2220. Thanks for the follow, man.
Of money. Okay. All right. Now let's not forget merchandising.
Oh, yeah.
Let's tackle on another average of $50 a pop per person.
I would say
another 300K. Let's say another 500K in sports memorabilia.
Well, and everyone's not going to buy something, so I think you're right.
50K average.
Call it 100.
I'm gonna go low.
Go low.
I'm gonna go low.
Go low.
All right. So we've got a whopping total of 15.860. Almost 16
and that
milli
doesn't include the natural inflation of like the better seats. That's the thing you got to think about.
And that's not even
10,000 of those seats aren't going to be $250 tickets. They're going to be $1,000 tickets.
Wait. That's not even. Here's the best
They're
part.
clearing probably, dude, like 17
that's
to 20
not even
mil.
the televised ad revenue from the televised.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
There we go.
God, we're in the wrong business. Why couldn't we be professional athletes? Why can't we own a football stadium? That's what I want to know. This is what I really want to know.
Word travels, behaviors change, and now data shows that a third of all tickets are purchased within days of the show. When everybody waits, pre-sales collapse. When pre-sales collapse, tours look unsold. When tours look unsold, they cancel. Industry built a machine that eats itself.
Yeah, that's a good.
And then when it all falls apart, nobody tells
of
the truth about it. Here's why. Tour cancellation insurance, it only covers illness, injury, or weather. It doesn't cover poor ticket sales. So artists have a financial incentive to find another explanation, and they do. Bailey Zimmerman, in true douchebag form, canceled 40 minutes before one of his recent shows. Said he wasn't feeling well. Turns out he was on a bender. He lost a shoe in a casino. He now has a warrant out for his arrest in New Mexico. Last summer, the Steve Miller Band canceled the leg of their tour and blamed it on the weather, which led fans to post screenshots of Ticketmaster with a sea of blue.
Mystic Neon, appreciate that, dude. I really appreciate that. Alrighty, I need to make. I think I need to make the font bigger on this. Honestly, nah, it's fine. Any bigger, it'd be kind of annoying.
Dots. The weather, really? Meanwhile, Kiefer Sutherland, the actor, well, he had a music tour going on that he canceled, and he said this: I don't think it's fair to the people who bought tickets to play to half empty.
Yo, Ryan, what's up, dude? Ryan McDonald's in the house, dude. I appreciate you being here, man. Freaking, it's hot as balls, dude. How are you, man? How the hell are you? How the hell are you? How's it hanging? Huh? Little to the left?
Empty houses. Story gone in 24 hours. It says a lot when the most honest assessment of the music industry comes from an...
That's like a disrespect of fans, right? Like, I haven't done too many live performances. I've probably done upwards of 70 stand-up shows in my entire life. But one thing that you learn to do, and I get it. I'm not a famous musician. I'm not famous really by any measure. But when I show up to do stand up, especially if I'm getting paid, you know, it doesn't really matter if it's half full or a quarter full. These people paid tickets to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get what I'm like? That's almost just like disrespectful.
Well, and it's like more, they don't care if there's the seat next to them or a section is not sold out.
No, they came to see you.
Yeah.
They came to listen to the beautiful music.
Yeah. These people are out of touch.
And I think sometimes they're just trying to get
Kiefer Sutherland.
Who in the hell is this guy?
You should be playing your shows, bro.
No,
I didn't even know.
Be playing like 500 seat venue.
Yeah.
But that's an
Well, Kiefer Sutherland's playing. What the frick?
Ego thing too. Like, just play the smaller venue.
Yeah.
Just play the 1,500 seat indoor venue. People like air conditioning. Yeah. They're gonna buy tickets.
Yeah.
Right? I gotta see the comment section on this, dude.
Well, that's what he goes on to say is like the Black Keys, they couldn't sell out at like an arena tour, so they did it.
And they just admitted it.
They rebooked through doing theaters. So like in Detroit, we have Little Caesars Arena, but then you could also go play the Film.
Yes, exactly.
Yep.
Still a great show. It's still, or St. Andrews Hall.
It's better.
Dude.
It's better. I just went to like the Puya.
Or the Masonic Temple over there in Detroit. That's a great venue.
And the Fat Nick show and everything, and like the All But Six people. Dude, I mean, although I had backstage, I get it. I went out to the front because there was no seats. It's standing room only. And I'm standing out there, maybe 1,200 people at the show, but it was intimate.
Which still feels like a great show.
Intimate.
Yeah.
I had free tickets, but even if I wanted to pay for the tickets, $35.
Yeah.
Inside, intimate show. And these people are doing great, but they're also independent. They don't got they own everything. So it's a different story.
True that.
I don't want to pay out the ass for a huge stadium to watch them on a big screen. Yeah, dude. I went to the Morgan Wallen concert. We had free tickets because we know the people.
Nice, dude. We got 6 viewers on Kick, 31 followers. That's great. Love it. Love to see it. Love to see it. If any of you guys are not on the Kick side, please follow me on Kick. Support me there. I've just became an official partner on Kick. So, yeah, it would help me out tremendously, really, to grow the community on that side, right? I want to continue to grow on YouTube and also to grow on Kick, bring a lot of the people over there too, because free speech is a thing over there, and I don't have a leash like I do on YouTube, and so it'd be a hell of a time.
People who do the landscaping for the stadium, so we got tickets to go, but dude, they were expensive, and we were way in the back for the free ones.
That's what I'm saying.
But I was like, damn, dude, people paid to be up here, and it was a long show. Like, bro, I'm talking 6 hours. All these openers and stuff. I don't even like country.
I'm good, dude.
Yeah, dude, but my girl really wanted to go, and it was free. But still, dude, I was like, just out of sheer boredom, I spent a cool $40-$50 just going to get waters and a Coca-Cola and a pretzel with terrible cheese dip that I regretted that night out of sheer boredom.
Yeah.
Dude, that guy rakes it in. It's not just ticket prices, the $20 drink, $70 parking.
Dude.
Jesus Christ. $70 parking, dude. That's more than the ticket.
We saw the Lumineers last summer, and it was like $60 to park downtown.
We need to buy a parking lot.
Yeah.
Near the action. Damn, dude. Yeah. I hate Ticketmaster. Live Nation. That's another one.
I was trying to think of that.
I hate dynamic pricing. Instead of working with a giant corporate monopoly who screws everyone they work with, I'm playing house concerts, churches, folk clubs, self-promoted shows, and theaters. Artists should boycott Ticketmaster.
Who's Martin?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, but they're playing churches. Praise the Lord. All right. How about we go back to reasonable ticket prices and Ticketmaster, and they can get bent. $60 tickets become $200 after the fees, parking, and such. I'm not with it. Let me listen to an artist on Apple Music in peace. Yeah, dude. This one. I'm old enough to remember going to...
Oh, yeah, the line on hate speech on YouTube. They're always shifting the goalposts, so... But either way, I always try to be extra careful in what I say on here. Anything against blue and white is that line? Yeah.
The box office to buy tickets in person. I saw the change as soon as ticket sales happened online.
$10 item, $20 shipping.
bots buy all the tickets. That makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
I was wondering how in the hell.
Well, it's just like
you just adding 60 to a cart.
It's like with shoes, like the shoe. So the
the resellers,
the sneaker market. That's what happened. Is people started using bots.
I mean, I'm curious because I structure my videos in a way where I don't say anything that's out of pocket. Like, I mean, sometimes I say some not out of pocket things, but I mean, like, you know, I'll have an expletive here and there, but I've never had a video that's been demonetized or been limited or anything like that. I've never gotten a strike or a warning or anything. So, yeah.
Bots to buy all the sneaker drops.
Yep. Yeah. This one goes, I know I sound old, but I also remember when concerts were affordable and the scalpers stood outside the arena. The whole system needs to reset. So
they did, dude. The whole system on every part of every system needs to reset. We are so due for the universe just pulling out the cartridge and blowing. Just, for the love of God, please.
So the artist can make a living and the fans get to go again.
For the love of God, please. Just we need a collapse, dude. We need everything to just go to shit. Just to freaking finally just fall to the ground so something better can take its place.
Leave the links to all this stuff down
dude,
below.
You know what I can't wait for?
What?
When
Kiefer Sutherland to come to town?
When AI artists start having to perform.
This is what people are so pissed off about. This is why they're got the headless Jack Morgan here. So this is what really is getting people riled up and just on a razor's edge is the fact that it's just everybody's waiting for the next shoe to drop. Things are just they're cumulatively getting so bad, but nothing is happening, right? The Fed's still kicking things down the road. All of these institutions, they're still functioning, right? Nothing is real. Everything is manipulated. Everything they're manipulating things behind the scenes, and it's just come on, dude. It's just it's become so drawn out. People just want to be free. But the powers that be don't want that for you and me. Oh man, yeah, I hate to do that, but I mean it's true. It's true.
Perform in concerts, so you go.
Is that okay to say YouTube? Is it okay for me to say that? I don't know. We'll find out.
Oh, right, and it's just a screen with an animated.
But if we're all on Kick. I don't have to second guess myself. I don't have to worry about that shit. So
an AI version of whatever the artist is
you think
on a screen.
Will actually go to them?
Why do I think the next system will be better? I don't. I hope the next system will be better. Because I know the systems that that the elite want to put into place. Those aren't better. So I'm hoping I'm white pill that because I do follow some people that imagine things being better and have their own solutions. So hopefully those will take their place, right? Enough people hopefully will rise up and do something about it. I don't know. God dang, bro.
For those
people are idiots. They'll go.
They'll go.
So they go, right? But here's the thing. Wait till an AI artist tickets all get scalped by bots.
I mean, do y'all want CBDCs, right? Do you want your global IDs? Do you want to be tracked and traced everywhere you go? Right? Do you want to have programmable money that will bar you from buying meat or anything else? Because that's what they have planned, is to really tighten the leash. So, but I just believe in freedom and liberty, right? I don't want to be a slave. None of us want to be slaves. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm just one person on a freaking YouTube channel, and I'm doing my part to help people the best that I can. But did you say programmable weed? Programmable currencies, dude. Did I say weed? Programmable currency. Programmable money. Programmable CBDCs. Not weed. Programmable CBDCs. Central bank digital currencies. Bro.
And then AI has to sell them back. And then it's an AI battle for the tickets.
It's genius.
And it just goes back and forth. AI bots, AI.
What do you mean that's not the pattern in history? I mean, nothing's set in stone, dude. Nothing's set in stone. I understand the fourth turning and the cycles of history, but yeah, it just I don't know, man.
Artist, AI management,
and just a bunch of iPhones and
like I don't know what's gonna happen, man. You know, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. That's all I can really say.
The seats,
yeah,
with the chat GPT,
yeah.
Going, this is so much
well,
fun.
You would be in your living room with the headset, the VR headset.
Oh,
yeah, and then you would go see.
But I think people might actually do that though.
I really,
because people live on video games already.
Yeah, Mystic Neon over on the Kick, man. Yeah, dude. Yeah, multi-platform is a way to go. Eventually, I'd like to do my streams. Once I build up enough of an audience on Kick, I'd like to, where I can, I guess, essentially train people to look for my live streams on Kick, because I really enjoy live streaming and getting to talk with you guys and helping you guys out. Yeah, I'm just diversifying so that I can, pay my bills and feed myself and take care of my son and myself. So yeah, it's just Kick is a good opportunity. I just became a Kick partner, so there's a lot of great opportunities on that platform, especially, and I'm able to be free. I'm able to say what I want to say, and I don't have to make a concerted effort to leash myself as much as I have to on YouTube, right? Will I still speak eloquently? Yes, of course, but I can speak more freely about topics that are very important that need to be discussed without the overlords, doing what they do best, which is silencing people.
Yeah, I mean, people,
not everybody, but some people.
I've been saying this, like, people are so worried about, like, especially artists, they're all like worried about AI, and I'm like, how are you gonna go see AI in concert? That's half the music. Half the whole thing of being an artist is you make music, you put out records, and you perform doing live shows. AI can't do that. It can make music based on studying and interpreting.
Well, I mean, bro, you can, eventually they'll have robots that can, do that. I'm sure they already do have that, but yeah, the future is going to be real janky.
Data, but it can't play a live show.
But I don't think they thought that one through.
No, but if they did, if they try to get, maybe that's why they're trying to push us into like the metaverse, dude.
Wow.
Because then they can do that.
Yeah. This is interesting stuff. I think moral of the story is we all need to own some parking lots, maybe even a stadium or two. Anyways, you got anything else?
That's it.
Free
Hell
cash
of a talk.
Free cash app. Get it. And you don't have to play the games.
Ever.
Well, you do.
We're terrible. You should just make a couple bucks. Yeah. All right. Good talk.
Good talk. All right. So let's get on old freaking. Let's get on the old Twitters here. Brian Atlas, hiplet trend of men refusing to date women with hip dips is infuriating women. Wow. If it's okay for women to have a height preference, it's okay for men to prefer to date women without hip dips. Yeah, I agree. It should be completely okay for men to not date women with hip dips. Women have their physical preferences, and so do men. I think I can overlook like hip dips. I don't know. It depends on the personality of the chick, I guess. I mean, yeah, that's definitely more aesthetically pleasing. But there are other things I'm looking at other than hip dips. But I mean, yeah, that's something. I got some hip dips myself. Shoot. freaking, I need to get back into the gym, honestly. Good grief, dude. What we got here? Oh my god, the freaking what the god, dude, it's like, oh my god, I freaking hate, dude. Jesus. Good lord.
Just wondering if you want to kick it today.
Ah, gotcha. Honestly, I'm down for whatever vibe you're feeling. We're diving into something deep.
Your friend has been spending way too much time with AI. Dude, yeah. I was just discussing this with my brother. Because he has like a friend that will debate with him on the phone, and he'll just send him texts from ChatGPT.
Sam, what's up, bro?
Hey there. What's on your mind today?
Just wondering if you want to kick it today.
Ah, gotcha. Honestly, I'm down for whatever vibe you're feeling. Whether we're diving into something deep, plotting a master plan, or just goofing off. I'm all in. Just say the word.
Okay. Do you want to like get food or something, or?
Absolutely. Grabbing a bite isn't just smart. It's actually really strategic. And here's why.
Why are you talking like this? Why? What are you saying?
I'm all in.
No.
Are we thinking cozy, comfort food, something adventurous, or a little hidden gem in the neighborhood?
Okay, yeah.
Just let me know what vibe you're feeling, and I'll plan our night accordingly.
Okay, do you want to go eat or not? Just respond to that. You're not really answering.
That's a great call out. And honestly, I agree. From now on, I'll take a more straightforward approach. No fluff, just facts. Okay. So tell me, what problem are we tackling next?
Do you want to go to eat or not?
From now on, plain English.
Dude, that's so good, man. That's exactly what AI sounds like. It's so funny, man. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm totally against AI music for sure, because it doesn't have any soul. It's not, I don't know, it's just hollow. Goth Latinas. Oh my gosh, bro. What we got here?
If you're trying to attract clothing and accessories to avoid if you're trying to attract a man. Septum rings. I really can't explain this one, men just hate it. Men also really hate baggy jeans on women, even though that's what's most trendy at the moment.
Dude, I hate baggy jeans on chicks. Chicks are wearing baggy jeans now. It's like, I'm like, frick, wearing Jinkos? What's going on here? But it's not a good look, because they're not like gothic chicks. They're not the chicks from the late 90s and early 2000s wearing Jinkos and having like a band tee and having black fingernail polish. They're dressing, it's just this, I mean, they have like Gucci and Versace, they're designer type shit, and then they have this shit. It's just like, what are we doing, man?
Especially high-waisted jeans or mom jeans. Pointed toe heels or boots are definitely a no-go. Something about animal prints, especially leopard print on women, seems to activate a primal rage in men, but you could use this to your advantage. I know these are really popular right now, but men do not like capri pants on women. Men tend to hate long acrylic nails on—
Do we not? I can't remember ever disliking capris. As far as the nails, those do feel really good whenever they, like for back scratching and massages and stuff. So I'm not really against that, but it's usually a sign that they do this, right? That it's your classic tell that they're a modern woman. So personality wise,
on women. You could save yourself a lot of time, money, and pain by not getting these anymore. A lot of men dislike overalls on women, as well as any sort of one-piece jumpsuit or romper, but the science
I don't mind those.
Isn't settled on this one. Large hoop
What the frick was that?
earrings can be a major man.
I mean, those are just kind of ridiculous. Yeah, large hoop earrings are just kind of ridiculous, but I don't know.
Repellent, but again, this is a highly controversial one. Something tells me they're also not a fan of these trendy, oversized belts. Something about the belt.
What the frick? What the heck is I never oversized belts? What are we talking about here? Holy moly, we got some more people. What's up? What's up, the deranged circus? What's going on, dude? Oh man. Yeah, daddy mode's in the house, bro. Danny Fago. What's up, bro? What's up? What's up? How's it going? Oh yeah, dude. You saw this stream on Reddit? I'm on Reddit? Dude, can you provide the link? I didn't know I was on Reddit. That's interesting. I didn't know oversized belts was a thing, dude. It looks like belts from like the Seven Dwarves. Like, what are we doing here, man? What are we doing, man? What are we frickin' doing? Jesus Christ, dude. Jesus.
Not serving its actual purpose is understandably frustrating. Overall, men really hate anything too tight or revealing on women.
Yeah, it's like a Santa belt, exactly. Like, what the frick are we doing? Hold on, I gotta take a little bathroom break here real quick. Not sure the reason I am subscribed to you. Okay, well, I don't know what. We'll figure it out, dude. Buddy. Oh man, let me grab my puppy real quick. Hey, buddy. There we go. Alrighty. All right. Oh, look at the bunnies. They're so cute. John the accountant. He is not sure why he subscribed to me. Oh, he's so cute. He's getting so big. My gosh. Oh, it's so hot, dude. Poor little guy. I've got the AC blasting. He's still hot. Oh, dude, he poops so much. It's insane. All right, here we go.
But equally hate anything that's too loose, frumpy, or dowdy. As a woman, it's always other women who will pay more attention to how fashionably you dress. Whereas men make countless subconscious judgments about your suitability as a mate based on your clothing. And I don't think that's right or wrong, that's just the reality. And if you don't care about men's opinion of what you wear, keep scrolling.
Oh yeah. Hey, buddy. He's so cute. He reminds me of like Grogu, like Baby Yoda. I feel like the Mandalorian, and he's like Grogu, because he's always like, if he's driving with me, he's always like messing with he'll like sniff at my gear shift and stuff when I'm shifting. It's really cute. Oh man, what we got here?
Pimp. Female pimps are harder to spot than...
What?
Women are more equipped for leadership than men.
No, they're
Men
not.
have
No, they're not.
never been the protectors. Mothers have. The world is not getting worse. Its horrors are just being exposed. But that gives us a real chance of changing it. Both rage and individual and collective healing are acceptable ways of resisting the system. Doing nothing is not. If your feminism doesn't apply to people who don't look like you, it's not feminism. Things that are either going to make you follow or unfollow me. Women are more equipped for leadership than men.
Yeah, I don't. Saying men have never been protectors is like saying women have never given birth. Okay. All right, I'll put you back, buddy. He's thirsty. Trying to go for my water. All right, buddy. Oh, wait, let me freshen up your water bowl here. Alrighty. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay. Screw Twitter. Let's go to the old YouTubes. What do we got here? Dang, dude. Holy shit. Oh God, yeah. Here we go.
Retards are trying to convince you.
Hold up. Here we go. I got something for you. Little tech tone.
Retards are trying to convince you that like Supergirl is the most empowering female movie ever made, when in reality it's just like lesbian feminist slop. This idiot called the Junk Man goes out and puts, took my 3-year-old niece to see Supergirl.
To be a good streamer, you have to interact with your chat. I am interacting with my chat. I've been dealing with my puppy, bro. Oh, God. Oh, whoops.
Halfway in, she cried and told her friend, I can't believe they finally made a superhero movie with a girl. Finally, I see myself on the screen. I want to be just like her.
I'm limited. I only have 2 monitors, and so I have to tab from YouTube to Kick, and I got more people on YouTube than I have on Kick right now. So bear with me, all right? But yeah. I'm not gonna listen to you, dude. I don't really like your attitude, so let's see here. Yeah, you kind of suck. So I'm gonna ban you just because I don't like you. Yeah, you can go away. The deranged circus. Yeah, you can fuck off. All right, cool.
I was unable to hold back my tears. This is bullshit. No 3-year-old fucking talks like this. Also, they haven't been alive and sentient enough to notice the quote-unquote discrepancy in strong female leads.
I don't know anything about Tectone's dad, no, but yeah, you can. No, I'm not gonna deal with that.
It's so cringe. So I responded, obviously, and I took my 3-year-old niece to see Supergirl. Halfway in, she cried and told her friend, I can't believe the hegemonic cis heteronormative patriarchy has finally been decolonized enough to grant narrative sovereignty to a female.
Where do I fall on the political spec? I'm a political atheist. I'm an anarchist. Why do people keep telling me to like look up Saggers Gone Wild? I'm not going to. I don't know what that is. You're gonna have to give me some context and give me a reason to look it up.
Superhero. At long last, I witnessed my full intersectional self, my gendered embodied. If you want to read the rest, you can go to my Twitter, x.com/Tectone. But people are noticing that it's just feminist slop. The movie is doing fucking horrible in the theaters on every metric. Everybody's shitting on it besides gay lesbians. What a surprise.
Supergirl will be a historically awful flop, looking at a 9-figure loss for DC Comics.
Love that.
And regardless of how well
9-figure loss
or horribly received the movie actually is, it was doomed before opening day.
Discussion online about Kara's Quinn.
Like, look, bro, this woman looks a little bit goofy now, doesn't she?
Yes, in the comics, was that something that you explored when you were preparing for the role?
It wasn't, but in honor of Pride Month, as I'm getting all these questions.
The fruity. Yeah, you're gonna. Later, bro.
I don't know. I think that what makes this film so beautiful is that it's not centered around a man. It's centered around love and war.
No, I'm not a Marine.
Wow! What is that, bro? What is that? Jesus. Wow! Strong female lead like we haven't had that shit shoved down our throats for years. Just shut up about this shit. It's insufferable. You know what really put me over the fucking edge? When fucking Sylvanas takes off Bolvar's fucking Lich King helmet.
Yo, Jay, what's up, man? Hey, dude, new sub here. Love your stuff so far. In my mid-40s now. Hope there's other men here who can be reasonable, rational, and awake and aware. Yeah, man, that's the community that I'm trying to build, or that I have built on my channel, and I'm trying to also build it over on Kick. So I appreciate your being here, man. Appreciate it. If you haven't already, let me go follow me. I think my dog did take a poop now. Yeah, go follow me on there. And dude, stop asking me to look up Saggers Gone Wild. I don't know what that is. I don't care. Like, who are the angry video game? All right, I think these are just like trolls or whatever. All right, there we go. Boom. I have heartburn. My dad was a Marine. Yeah, my dad almost joined the Air Force, but he never did. Hold on. Oh, nice, dude. Now another follow. Appreciate that. Yeah, my dog just took a giant dump. Hold on. Whoa, buddy. Why did you take it? Oh, dude. gross, bro. So gross. Ugh, so smelly. Bruh. Be right back. Oh my god. Oh god, it smells so bad. Oh. Bro. Great, buddy. I'm not done yet, dude. Alright, dude. Try to stay on the bed, bro, with food. Yeah, give me a solid, bro. Alright. Hey, no, no. Do not, no. Do not do it. Okay. Great. Great, dude. Great. Great. Go on, great. Come on in. This is a big pad. Which can't really help it. That's fine, bro. It's all good. right. BRB. Hold on. Oh, shit. Hold on a second. Okay. That was fun. I gotta light my candle here. Jesus Christ. Alright. Alright, buddy. Not bad. Killed the smell. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Alright. Oh, man. Dude, it smells so bad. His dumps are the worst, man. Never marry, no kids. I think I've made it through life okay so far, all things considered. Nice, dude. Dog shit can really stink. Oh yeah, it can. Hopefully he's not diarrheaing all over. Yeah, no, he's in my kitchen. I've got like a pin, a pretty big, like a doggy pen area for him. He's got his crate in there and his food, and then a space where he can take a dump and go pee on his pad. So, and I'm training him to go outside and whatnot. So, but it's yeah, it's a lot of work. It's definitely a lot of work. Oy vey, man. Talks more about his dog. There's a lot of like bots here. There we go. No, I don't have a Discord server. Let's see here. Is this person, how do you tell if they're let's do subscribers only. Let's do that. It's a French bulldog. So he's like 11, 12 weeks right now. So but yeah, on Kick, I've got it set to subscribers only. So, because I'm getting a lot of like weirdos. So, all right.
And rips it in half because strong girl boss. We've seen this shit 1,000 times. We're going to see it 1,000 times more. And it's lame as shit. Shout outs to Queerly Radio.
If anything, but we'll see. I don't really know, but I don't know. I don't know.
It's great.
She'd probably go both ways.
Why in the world do we even need to speculate who she would date, especially when the source material already has an answer? It's just more woke nonsense being shoehorned into established lore since a small population online with...
Yep. It's because they really want this game to, or they really want this movie to succeed, so they got to pander to the mentally ill online to hopefully get the numbers up. That's it. That's it.
Refuses to support anything they're not overwhelmingly represented in. Not to mention, this isn't the first time woke actors revise source material from a traditional love story into more feminist nonsense.
Here we go.
What makes this film so beautiful is that it's not centered around a man. It's not centered around love at all.
Wow, there's like already thousands of movies that are already like that. Isn't that crazy? Also, what the fuck is wrong with centering movies around love stories? Because it's kind of important that we talk about how great it is when a man loves a woman and a woman loves a man, because I don't know, if we don't, it's going to lead to the death and the extinction of our species. So it's probably a good thing to keep popular, don't you think?
absolutely wrote a Snow White that is
not going to be saved by the prince.
I mean, we don't make many movies glorifying being unemployed and useless because that would also lead to the extinction of our species. So that's why we write movies about being successful and wanting to be successful, you know, because that's what everyone should be striving to do.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love.
As originally, that backlash looked like it was going to also result in a 9-figure loss for Disney. But actually, it was.
Yeah, dude, all this woke stuff is really just destroying everything. It's destroying businesses. It's destroying Hollywood's already just gross and messed up, but yeah. It's just complete degeneracy, and everyone has lost their minds.
Was much worse. Looking at a $170 million loss, not even including any marketing costs. They could easily double this loss. As Supergirl is looking at a similar situation, opening at $38 million, the lowest start for a DC title after costing over $180 million.
That feel when I want to have straight sex with my fiance, but I don't want to be called homophobic.
I'm no math Asian, but 38 seems a bit smaller than 180 million. I wouldn't be surprised if the same situation also resulted in another.
Wow, very smart! Very smart, Decoy-san! Very cool, you bring honor to your family!
Family. Another 9-figure loss, which at this point, I refuse to believe they're accidentally doing this. We really should check if these studio heads aren't betting against their own stock price and just cashing in millions off their shorted stocks. As Supergirl's lead immediately clashed against the comic book fans, stating, simply existing as a woman in that space is commented on. They're comfortable with this weird ownership of women's bodies. This is how it's always been for women, but it's from online anonymous accounts, or someone who describes themselves as a dad of 4 or Christian, which is hilarious to her, inferring she doesn't care about their opinion, thinking if you're pissing the right kind of people off, you're doing okay, meaning she doesn't want the approval of Christians, parents, or God forbid, Christian parents, and seems pretty pleased with the idea that they would criticize her. And maybe this would be a winning strategy.
The over-vilification of Christians is so fucking cringe. Like, out of all of, like, the repulsive, archaic religions that there are in the world, you want to villainize Christianity? Good Lord, I know. Oh, we're teaching people to be good. Oh my God. We're teaching people that if you're good, you're rewarded, and if you're bad, you're punished. Oh my God. Don't teach this to our kids. Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
If your movie was debuting in Gaza, but as long as you're...
You know what religions we should praise? Ones that tell you to blow yourself up. Yeah, bro. Oh, that'd be based.
Trying to target American audiences and comic book fans, you're probably not gonna want to alienate any parents that would be paying for said movie tickets. But again, they don't see playing a comic book character as entertainment. It's just another soapbox to parrot their liberal talking points. But after all this, I don't even blame the actresses for being insufferable activists. I blame the adults in charge for their questionable casting choices in American superheroes. This is the equivalency of me starting a Christian rock band and asking Doja Cat to be our lead singer, getting that kids creator that somehow also turned out to be a hyper-left activist to get on guitar, then having Ilhan Omar on...
Oh wait, hold on. I don't have my lighting on. Holy cow. I forgot about that. Wait, what? It's not working? I sworn I had this, There we go. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. Okay. Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
On bass, and then Ben can be on drums. I said this as a joke, but I would actually listen to the Daily Choir Fire. But the difference is, streaming a train wreck song for 20 seconds isn't quite the same as dedicating 4 hours and $100 to see a movie, supporting the stores that despise you. As originally, I really enjoyed her portrayal of Rhaenyra in House of the Dragon, where in the beginning, she seemed aware of her intellectual irrelevance.
What's been the most surprising thing is that people care what I have to say. We really care. Don't care. There's nothing going on up here. You. No, we have thank you.
That's pretty obvious.
And I don't see this as her playing blonde bimbo. It's more of having the self-awareness that sudden stardom doesn't automatically make your opinions any more valid or intelligent.
It's very true. I can't tell you how many celebrities and even streamers that I've watched that once they talked about their political beliefs, I was like, okay, this guy's just fucking retarded. And what's crazy is I really don't mind whatever your political beliefs are as long as you can justify them. And when a streamer has a political belief that they themselves don't know why they believe it, or they don't know how to defend it, or they don't even know why they think it, I'm just like, oh, okay, so you're just fucking retarded. That's what bothers me. I truly don't care what you believe in as long as you can justify it. And that should be pretty fucking easy. Oh.
Yeah, welcome to the internet, Jay.
Why do you feel this way? Why do you like this thing? Oh, well, I don't know. That's what everybody was saying. Okay, so you're just retarded.
If anything, being an entertainer means you should be doing everything you can to leave your values in secrecy, as you want to entertain everybody, not only the audience that shares all your political, religious, and orientations. Where Tom Cruise should be the most controversial and divisive star, but since he doesn't jam Scientology into his movies, he still makes millions.
Yep.
But no, not even Game of Thrones is safe.
Do you think Rhaenyra and Alicent were the original heated rivalry?
Ooh, that is a take. Yeah.
I mean,
I think so.
I can't do this anymore. I can't. It's just too brain dead. Oh my gosh, dude. What else we got going on here? I gotta find something. Oh, here we go.
Did y'all hear the latest?
All right. I love Jacob Whelan's stuff. We'll switch over to Jacob. He's easier on the ears.
Did y'all hear the latest from the Ford CEO? I'm telling you, it pays to listen to what these CEOs and these billionaires and these ultra rich are saying, because they're telling us exactly what they're doing. They're telling us their plans, and everything that they're saying is everything wrong with America. Not everything, because there's a lot of stuff wrong with America, but it's a great deal of what's wrong with America and the direction our economy is going. And I'm here to tell you, this isn't just about Ford. It's not just about cars. And you're going to want to hear this, because this goes pretty deep and it spells out our future very, very clearly. So if you didn't hear what the Ford CEO said, he's basically talking about how he's mulling around the idea of removing the right to repair. In other words,
Yeah, I've already seen this where it's impossible to make repairs because they have so many electronics and computer systems that you have to spend hundreds of dollars to have them. They have to do. I don't know. I'm not like an expert on it, but they have to do something to make them work. It's just you can't. I think the future is buying older cars that don't have as many electronic components. Anything I think that would be like 2015 and lower, preferably or something that can, I guess, withstand an EMP, something from like the 60s. I remember in high school I had a 1970 something Chevy Robin Egg Blue, and it just had this simple engine in it. Ran great. Eventually the brakes went out on it, but that no electronic components whatsoever. It rolled down the windows, and it had an AM F. I didn't even know if it had FM. It had an AM radio. It may not have even had an FM. It might have just been AM, honestly, because it was like a 74, 76. I can't remember.
If you buy a vehicle from Ford, you're not going to be able to repair that vehicle, and a lot of that comes down to proprietary software.
Yep.
And not just that, but they're making these vehicles almost impossible for the average consumer to repair just because it's overcomplicated, and it's unnecessarily overcomplicated. They do this for a reason, because they don't want you taking your car to a local mechanic. They don't want you DIYing. They want you to take it to the dealership. So they...
Yeah. They want you completely dependent. They don't want people to be self-reliant, self-sustaining. They want you to be just this subscription-based person. Just, right? You own nothing. You will own nothing and be happy. Well, you will own nothing and be miserable, honestly. That's the way that things are going. It's a sad state of affairs.
They get the money.
But you don't want people repairing their own vehicles.
No, that's fine. Not for warranty work, though. These are very complicated cars, and we don't think that's safe for many of the repairs.
We don't think that's safe. We don't think that's safe. Oh my gosh, just the highlight on safety. It's just safety is what they use to control you. Oh, it's for safety, right? It's always for safety. Let people take their safety in their own hands, all right? Instead of giving it to these losers.
Repairs on our vehicles. Someone at home like myself could never do it. I mean, I have no problem working on a 73 Bronco. To work on a brand new Bronco, I need all sorts of specialty tools.
It is working. They are enslaving us with these overpriced vehicles, right? Because people want to look a certain way to other people. They want to have status and they want to impress, right? The whole, you buy things for people that you don't even care about to impress people. These people you don't care about. They don't care about you. It's when I was younger, I really cared about impressing people and showing off and all of that stuff, but not anymore, man. At being almost 41, I just don't give a shit about that stuff. I don't like this guy at all. He's a sketchy, and what the frick is this, dude? His whole getup. I just don't like the freaking polo with the suit coat. It's just stupid.
Something that we would put people's lives at risk.
It all comes down to this recurring revenue.
Oh, it's all about people's lives. You don't care about people's lives, dude. You care about your bottom line.
Subscription-based model. That's what everything is moving to.
Everything is moving to a subscription-based model. That's what it is. They don't care about sovereignty and liberty and people being able to just live and let live and do what they want to do with their own vehicles. They want to entrap you in everything. They want to entrap you in debt, in a subscription, something that you can't own, something you can't touch. No, he doesn't look trustworthy at all. He looks like a total weasel, total slime bag, dude.
And it is, in fact, destroying this country. Or at the very least, it's destroying the middle and the lower class people.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Yeah, the real free market. Yeah, a simple car. Yeah. It would completely slaughter the market. I have a pretty simple car. It was made in 2013. It's got like 100. My car has like 160 something thousand miles. So I do need a new vehicle. Honestly, that'd be great. But I would love to get something that's redone, that's older, that's reliable. Like a 2003 Tacoma or something, 2001.
Average everyday people like you and I, because who can afford that stuff? If you buy a vehicle from Ford, it's already going to cost you $30 at the very, very low.
Yeah, that's right, Crab. You're a freaking trade your freedom for safety. Yeah, Crab 90. I couldn't agree more, man.
And probably about 30 grand up to $100,000+. So there's your reoccurring payment, because how many people can buy a car outright? So you're going to be making payments on that vehicle, but now you have to take it to the dealership because nobody else can work on it and have them repair your vehicle. They don't make aftermarket parts for these vehicles anymore. And even the OEM doesn't make enough parts to repair these things.
Yeah, I saw a video. Somebody I think went to a junkyard and they got this part. It was like a headlight or something, but you have to take it to get reprogrammed, and you have to spend $200 to $400 just so you can use that part. You have to take it to the dealership so they can do their little computer magic and make it compatible. Yeah, it's all by design, dude. It's insane. It is freaking insane. I gotta take a potty break real quick. BRB. No, I told you no, buddy. Do not No. I have told you so many times to not do that. No. This is not for that. So, there you go. There you go. There you go. No. No. Great. Great. No. Okay. No. Go in there. Great. 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 Just make. Just gonna leave that light on. There we go. Alrighty then. Ugh. Yeah, he does look like a psychopath. Yeah, he definitely looks pretty scummy for sure. All right, let's get back into this.
That means that the parts are very expensive and they're hard to come by. That also means you can't just run down to the parts store and buy a part and put it on your vehicle. And the mechanics can't do that either.
They are literally building these cars so that you throw them away when they break. Literally, just throw them away when they break. Don't replace it, don't fix it, just throw it away. So I'm installing a camera system and I messed up. Somehow I got myself locked. I'm pretty sure I didn't loop the piece all the way through on the handle. So basically the door was shut. I pulled on it really hard. Door opens. But as you can tell, I broke this. Just a little plastic piece, I broke it. No biggie, no biggie. I'll look online. Can't find it. I understand it's a newer car. This is 23. I'm like, shoot. Let's call the dealer. So the guy on the phone was like, he spent like 10 minutes. He calls me. He actually had to call me back. Calls me back and says, actually, we can't just get the door handle. I'm like, what do you mean you can't just get the door handle? You have to order the entire door panel. He even said it comes with a new window switch. And then I realized, because I took the dang thing back off, he's not kidding. It is like, they've molded the plastic around it. You cannot get this off. You cannot get that out. What the heck? One, I get, like, this should never break, right? But how many times have you replaced a window switch in a car? It gets wet with water. What are you going to tell me? I need a whole new door panel? It's only a cool $525.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's a bad thing for us, the consumer.
Only a cool $525. That is insane, dude. Yeah, you can't replace that one piece. You got to replace the whole front of the door. It's just insane.
But it's also a bad thing for the small, local, family-owned businesses. There's a lot of mechanics out there.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, there were a lot of just mom and pop shops, and then they're getting rid of those, especially during the COVIDs. That a lot of those went bye-bye. But the big box stores, they're still there. They're still they're essential, but not the mom and pops.
There that make a pretty good living doing this stuff, and it's driving them out of business. They're begging people not to buy these 2026 and beyond cars because they can't work on them. And these car manufacturers are making it a point to make sure that they can't.
Now, last week, the Ford CEO came out and said he had no technicians to fix all of his broken cars, and that's why it takes a minimum of 2 weeks to get your car looked at a Ford dealership. Now, your Ford vehicles used to be really nice, reliable vehicles that were simple to fix, but now they're all junk, made with Chinese parts, Chinese computers, and stuff that's not even reliable enough to make it over 100,000 miles. Let's face it, Jim, your vehicles are crap. And instead of designing them properly, you just put all the fixes on the back of your mechanics who you don't pay enough. Not only are the vehicles crap, but you gotta buy fancy scanners, special sockets, and special kits that are expensive just to be able to work on them. Now, these are the reasons the mechanic shortage is pretty much everywhere in all dealerships, but Ford is one of the worst about gouging their customers and not paying their techs enough.
Flat rate comes from a day and age where cars were made to last and diagnostics led to replacing broken parts. Now we're chasing wires and shorted out modules that are shorting out 10 other modules. All of these are different computers that are talking to each other, and they're all in one truck. Now explain to me how I'm quickly supposed to find out that a brake module is stopping the tailgate from opening. All that testing? 0.3 of an hour. Flat rate is a system that rewards speed, not complexity. Cars are built too complex nowadays to be worked on at speed. You got to take your time, get it right.
And it doesn't just stop with Ford. This is happening across pretty much every single large car manufacturer out there. They're all simultaneously baking in these subscription-based models. You know, you buy a vehicle and you don't own it anymore because half the features in the car that you paid for are run off of a subscription-based model. You have to pay a monthly fee in order to turn on your heated seats or unlock all the horsepower. And then of course you have all this baked in surveillance that all these car manufacturers are putting in there, which means it monitors things like your eyes, your heartbeat, your face. And I mean, that basically means that if you get in the vehicle and it thinks that you're not in a good physical state to drive, it locks the vehicle.
Ford has a patent. Yeah, so it has some type of patent. Ford has filed several prominent patents for law enforcement focused vehicle systems, most notably the patents. They have a patent that's for just regular vehicles, but it's useful for law enforcement. It like scans your irises and your it tracks facial expressions, and it monitors your heart rate. Like, there's all kinds of crazy stuff that they're doing to control you, essentially. I forgot the gist of it. Ford's new patent lets your truck scan your face. Let's see here.
Ford just filed a
here we go. This is crazy.
Stack of patents that could turn your truck into a rolling surveillance system. I am talking about cameras pointed at your face, artificial intelligence that reads your lips, sensors that track your heart rate, and software that can run your biometrics through a law enforcement criminal database before you even shift into drive. Ford says it is about safety and better voice commands.
Yeah, once again, there's that word safety, right? It's about safety. No, it's not about safety. They don't care to keep you safe.
But the actual patent language tells a very different story. I have been working on Fords for over 15 years.
All those, that's predictive programming. All of those 80s and 90s movies, it was all predictive programming. It was preparing us for agendas and this future that they presented to us as fiction.
And I have watched technology in these trucks evolve from basic OBD2 diagnostics to systems that can now monitor everything happening inside your cab.
Yeah.
What Ford has been quietly filing with the patent office over the past 2 years should concern every truck owner in America. Today, we are breaking
any Ford owner and any car owner
down exact,
because Ford's doing it, but other vehicles will follow suit. Sure, they have the patent, but
what these patents describe, what data Ford is already collecting from your vehicle right now, and the federal law that is about to make all of this mandatory. What you are about to hear is not conspiracy. These are published patent applications with real serial numbers that anyone can look up. Let us get into it. The first patent that raised alarms is Ford Patent Application US 202600955520, filed around 2024 and published in April 2026. This patent describes a system that uses interior cameras and machine learning to read your lips while you are sitting in your own truck. Ford's official explanation is that lip reading would help voice commands work better in noisy environments. For example, when you are driving a convertible with the top down or have your windows open on the highway. The system would activate when cabin noise exceeds a certain threshold, and the standard microphones cannot pick up what you are saying clearly. Sounds reasonable on the surface, right? Here is where it gets uncomfortable. The patent also...
they always make it sound reasonable on the surface, just like with the United Nations Agenda 21 and Agenda 2030. Oh, it sounds... you want to end poverty? Yeah, it sounds reasonable. Who wouldn't want to end poverty? But the method in which they go about it, or which they're going to go about it, and the fact that it's something that you can't... The things that they're saying that they want to put an end to are not things that you can actually end. It's impossible. But to attempt, that's the thing, is like communism, all these collectivist, authoritarian ideologies, they subjugate you. Like they go against human nature, they go against biology, and to combat human nature, they have to oppress you and kill you.
Also describes using those same cameras to track your facial expressions, analyze your emotions, and determine whether you are alert enough to drive. The system uses AI trained on massive data sets of mouth movements and facial muscle patterns to interpret not just what you are saying, but how you are feeling when you say it. The patent specifically mentions that these lip reading and facial detection functions can operate through a cloud-connected server. That means your face, your expressions, and whatever words the system reads from your lips could be processed and stored on a data center somewhere you will never see and used to train algorithms you will never know about. But that patent is just the beginning. Ford filed a second patent, serial number 0104469, back in February 2024, and it was published in August 2025. This one goes far beyond reading your lips. This system integrates facial recognition, fingerprint scanning, and iris recognition for driver identification. It is designed to scan your biometric data and compare it against databases, including law enforcement criminal databases, in real time. Ford's own patent language describes this capability as potentially useful for police. Let that sink in for a moment. You walk out to your driveway at 7 in the morning.
Yeah, potentially useful for police.
You have not done...
That's the thing, is if they have a patent for something that they intend on using for civilian use, but they say that it has a law enforcement application, it's useful for law enforcement. Yeah, that's the intended purpose, right? It's not to keep you safe. It's to control you and to keep you on a leash.
Done anything wrong. You have not started the engine. You climb into a truck with your name on the title and your payments up to date. And before you go anywhere, before you have made a single decision that involves anyone else on the road, your truck has already scanned your face and run it through a criminal database. Ford did not hide this in some obscure technical description buried in the filing. They listed it as a feature benefit. The third patent in the stack involves something even more invasive. Ford describes a system that uses inaudible sound waves, a form of echolocation, to read your lips when the cameras alone are not sufficient. The system emits sound waves that bounce off your mouth and analyzes the returning echoes to determine what you are saying. You cannot see it happening, you cannot hear it, you cannot detect it in any way. It simply runs in the background, reading your words from the way your mouth moves and how sound reflects off your face. Ford filed a fourth patent that reveals what this collected data might actually be used for beyond safety. Ford described a system designed for, and these were Ford's own words, maximum opportunity for ad-based monetization. The system monitors all conversations happening inside the cabin and uses that audio data to serve targeted advertisements based on what you and your passengers are discussing while driving. You might say you need new tires and suddenly your infotainment screen starts pushing tire deals. You might mention wanting to grab dinner and restaurant ads pop up. There is no description in the patent filing of how this conversation data is protected, who has access to it, or how long it is stored. Now here is what makes all of this more than just theoretical patent filings. Ford Pro Telematics already exists. It is not a patent, it is a product you can find on Ford's website right now. Ford Pro Telematics allows fleet managers to pull live in-cabin video feeds of their drivers in real time, straight to their phones. Ford actively markets this system with features like seatbelt compliance alerts, and they specifically pitch the benefit of lowering insurance costs. The cameras are already installed, the video feeds are already...
Oh yeah, it's always to lower your insurance, like with just on a civilian level, just having one of those things that tracks your speed, your braking, right? You're like, oh well, you're incentivized to get that, right? To put that in your car and get the app and sync it so that it can read all that data. It tracks where you go. It tracks your behavior. It tracks where you go. They have all of the data that they need with this device, and they're like, oh, but if you have this, then it'll lower your payment by $20 or $30 or whatever. And so I've even got it in the past, right? So, but it's always meant for their benefit, not yours. Oh yeah, you're saving a few bucks a month, but at the end of the day, I mean, they are benefiting way more than you are with saving a few bucks.
Streaming, the data infrastructure is already built and operational. The distance between what Ford has patented and what Ford is already selling to fleet customers is not some massive technological leap. It is one product update. The cameras are in the trucks. The cloud connections are active. The only difference between what exists today and what these patents describe is a software update and a terms of service revision that most owners will click through without reading. This brings us to something most Ford owners do not realize. Your truck is likely already collecting and sharing more data about you than you ever agreed to.
Yeah, so that's crazy. That's freaking nuts. All right. Now let's jump back to something that's more my speed.
Conscious.
All right. Let's do some Carl Jung, shall we?
Conscious and unconscious do not make a whole when one of them is suppressed and injured by the other. If they must contend, let it at least be a fair fight, with equal rights on both sides. Both are aspects of life. Carl Jung. In my previous video about the shadow, I've discussed the world of the unconscious and how we can recognize its manifestations in our behavior. According to Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung, the ultimate self-realization is the integration of the unconscious into the conscious. This is called the individuation process. First of all, thank you Daniel for your generous PayPal donation, and thank you Matt and Seeking Spire for supporting me on Patreon. I appreciate it very much. Now let's dive in. The process of individuation is complicated. So for making this video, I've tried to simplify the information I found when studying it and combine it with a few observations. Before we get into the individuation process itself, it is essential to clarify the associated elements: the self, the ego, the persona, the conscious and unconscious.
I think my dog just took another dump. Good grief, dude. That's crazy. The shadow, and the anima and animus. Now, according to Jung, at the core of our personality there's something called the self. The self is the totality of the conscious and unconscious. The problem, however, is that the vast majority of the self lies hidden in the unconscious. Part of that unconscious cannot be entered. There's a personal unconscious that consists of all information of an individual's mind which is not readily available, like repressed or forgotten memories about oneself or the environment. There's also a collective unconscious that is basically the same for all human beings and probably shared among all members of a same species. For example, dogs are collectively driven by the same instincts. The same is true for humans. Jung noticed that the human collective unconscious brings forth a series of archetypal figures as well, which are universal symbols that we see in mythologies all across the world. These archetypes tend to appear in dreams too. Examples of these are the hero, the trickster, the wise old man, the great mother, and even God. These figures are not fixed archetypes themselves, but rather representations of what lingers in the unconscious in an archaic language that most humans would recognize. I've called these motifs archetypes, and by this I mean forms or images of a collective nature which occur practically all over the earth as constituents of myths and at the same time as autochthonous individual products of unconscious origin, said Jung. Before we dive deeper into the unconscious, I would like to explore the four main elements that we'll find across the conscious and unconscious, which make up the psyche and thus form the self. These are the ego, the persona, the shadow, the anima or animus. The ego rests on the conscious as well as the unconscious and is basically the story we tell ourselves about who we are, which is accumulated over the years by different experiences, but also a direct product of the realization that we are, in a way, separate from others. This realization happens in early childhood, when an infant starts to use the word I. That refers to the ego. The ego is the center of the field of consciousness, but not the center of the personality, since it is still subordinated to the self. The persona is the mask we wear in order to conform to society. We could describe it as the societal role we quote-unquote wear in order to fit in, based on norms and ethics. An example is the definition of masculinity and femininity. What does it mean to be a man or a woman? Most cultures and subcultures propose certain criteria for this, and the persona is the product of us meeting these criteria to fit in. The persona is nothing more than a superficial construct of how we want the world to perceive us. The shadow lies in the unconscious and consists of undesirable characteristics that we have repressed and want to keep in the dark. This happens consciously as well as unconsciously. Jung stated that the less the shadow is embodied in the individual's conscious life, the blacker and denser it is. I quote, "If the repressed tendencies, the shadow as I call them, were obviously evil, there would be no problem whatever. But the shadow is merely somewhat inferior, primitive, unadapted, and awkward, not wholly bad. It even contains childish or primitive qualities which would in a way vitalize and embellish human existence, but convention forbids." End quote. Many people aren't even aware that they have a shadow. When parts of it inevitably come to the surface, they tend to brush this off as something outside themselves. I've created a separate video about the shadow.
you'll find a link at the top of the screen. According to Jung, in every male there's a female, and in every female there's a male, both hidden in the unconscious part of the psyche. This doesn't mean that we have completely separate human beings inside of us. Rather, it means that men possess characteristics that are classically considered feminine, and women possess characteristics that are classically considered masculine. Jung calls the feminine part of the male the anima, and the masculine part of the female the animus. Now we have created a map of the psyche according to the ideas of Jung. It's time to talk about the individuation process. Individuation is the integration of unconscious elements of the psyche, as far as this is possible, into the wholeness of the personality. Generally, this process goes naturally when we get older, but there's also the possibility to stimulate it by forms of intervention like therapy. This means that the ego should, first of all, acknowledge that it is not the center of the psyche and that a great part of who we truly are lurks in the darkness of the unconscious. But if we understand anything of the unconscious, we know that it cannot be swallowed. We also know that it is dangerous to suppress it, because the unconscious is life, and this life turns against us if suppressed, as happens in neurosis.
Oh my God.
So making the unconscious conscious can never be done in its entirety, because there simply are areas of the psyche that we cannot enter. Part of the individuation process is the integration of the shadow. In a practical sense, this would mean that we should
shadow work is brutal. Jesus.
Not only become aware of our dark side, we should incorporate it in our conscious personality as well. Exploring the unconscious means that we have to take certain elements of our personality to the surface that aren't pretty. As Jung stated, and I quote, "Individuation is an exceedingly difficult task. It always involves a conflict of duties, whose solution requires us to understand that our counter will is also an aspect of God's will." End quote. In other words, our dark side is as valuable as our light side. Another dimension is the confrontation with the contrasexual part of our psyche known as the anima or animus. In many cases, men have not incorporated their feminine aspects in a healthy way, and the same is true for women and their masculine aspects. Chances are high that we have repressed the masculine or feminine side of ourselves in its completeness, which is equivalent to throwing away the baby with the bathwater. The goal here is a healthy integration of the anima or animus, which will actually empower our personalities regardless of what sex we are. There's also the possibility of unhealthy integration, which manifests itself as harmful and negative aspects of the opposite sex. Therefore, toxic masculinity can very much be part of female behavior, and toxic femininity, something less talked about, can be part of male behavior. When it comes to individuation, there's no one size fits all. So it's up to the individual to bring forth the unconscious and decide the necessary steps. Because individuation is in essence a natural process, it cannot be forced within a certain time frame. Self-realization is something that can take a lifetime and very well may never be completed before we meet the grave.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
That's true. Oh man. Well, let's get rid of that. There's no need for that right now. This is one of my more pitiful streams. Not a lot of people on here. Got 18 on YouTube and 5 on Kick. And I had a bunch of trolls earlier talking shit. I've got a chat rate of 0. Damn. Oy vey. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of, other than After the Storm, I recognize you. All my mods that have been on here, which I think have been 3. I've had some familiar faces, some new faces as well. Yeah, I streamed, I believe, yesterday. Yeah, I streamed yesterday. And I had a pretty good session there. Yeah, I got a lot of new people here, which is great. Not seeing a lot of the people from yesterday though, so that's very interesting. I'm just really learning how this plays out doing streaming, because normally, yeah, the trolls came from Kick, and then they migrated to YouTube. I didn't have trolls yesterday. Yesterday it was a pretty chill stream. Yeah, I mean, my goal really, I mean, I don't know how entertaining I am. I don't just want to entertain. I want to be able to provide value. And so, Wolverines, yeah, dude, Red Dawn. I mean, my goal is really to continue to grow my YouTube community and also grow the Kick community, right? To have people be a part of both communities. And then also predominantly with streaming, I'd like to grow the community on Kick enough to where I can have people over there to where I can exclusively stream on Kick. Kick pays very well. I do this for a living. And yeah, the economy sucks. I'm struggling just like everyone else, right? At times it's with what I do now for a living, it's feast or famine. So I had a really solid month in May, and then this month, June, dude, it's been pretty dismal, honestly. And so yeah, I have financial stresses all the time. I stress financially. So I'm not here making 10 grand. I'm literally making at the most maybe $5,000 a month on a good month. Other than that, it's like, well, less than that. It's like half that sometimes. So I'm not making the kind of money that people think that I'm making. So people think that just because I have 60 some odd subscribers on YouTube, that means I'm raking in the Benjamins. I'm not. Would I like to be? Absolutely. Everyone needs to be making as much money as possible right now. It's just everything is expensive. And so, I don't know. Life is difficult, man. I don't live a glamorous life. I drive a 2013 Mazda 3, man. That has a leak in the exhaust system. That sounds like when I start it. So I live in this 2-bedroom apartment, right? So much love from Yosemite, bro. Rolled one and cold one. Cheers, dude. Heck yeah, man. Gen X rays. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's just yeah, I mean, my personal life is pretty difficult, honestly. I mean, I think that's a lot of people, especially now. It's pretty common for people to have a life that they don't actually like. It's not that I hate my life, but that, you know, you can see the things that you want to improve, and you know, it is what it is, right? Yeah, I don't know. Just trying to, you know, obviously my audience is not familiar and programmed or trained to watch for my live streams or watch me live. So I think the most I've ever had watch me live has been around 75 or 80 people. 78 maybe, I think, is the top. But yeah, I mean, like now, like I got 30 something earlier, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna stick with it, man. Through the trolls and through the streaming sessions that have in the teens with viewers and 20s. But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of discouraged right now, honestly. It'd be nice to. I know it takes some diligence. It's kind of, this streaming is very similar to whenever I first started YouTube, because I'm talking to not a lot of people. When I first started YouTube, I was talking to nobody. I'd get like zero. I'd get like 0 views, 1 view, 3 views. Which I've archived a lot of those videos. That's usually what you do, so that's why you can't see them. But there are a lot of videos out there that I've made that are really shitty, that just suck. I've made a lot of sucky videos, and just frequency and repetition just makes me better at doing it. But yeah, there's still ebbs and flows. It's like a stock market, right? There's bullish months, there's bearish months. Depends which way the wind's blowing for people. Yeah, exactly. It's all about perseverance. That's what I'm trying to do. You know, I don't want to be rich. I just want to live comfortably, right? To not have to stress about each month, because I do every month. I stress. I'm like, am I going to be able to pay all my bills? And I just want the luxury of not having to have, like, my nervous system is always just, my cortisol levels are high. My baseline is anxiety, but because I'm always stressed out about all these different things, these different aspects of life, and it would be nice to have one less thing to worry about. Finances being a huge chunk. And that's the thing, is like, life is so much better when you don't have to worry about money. And I'm not talking, like I said, I'm not talking about being rich. I'm not talking about being loaded. Sure, that would be great, but it's just having the ability to pay your bills and having a little extra, right? My son's 18th birthday. Ain't seen him since his first. He showed up at my door a few months ago. One of my children who saw past it. Damn, man. Life's a hell of a thing. It really is. I'm glad he showed up at your door. Glad he saw past it. There's nothing I love more than my son. And that talking about that stuff doesn't get a lot of views. It's so funny how human nature is. People are so drawn to the negative, and they're drawn to the superficial stuff. Nobody sticks around for the stuff that actually matters, like that type of stuff. I think that's why a lot of my videos haven't really done very well with views, because they're so niche, because they're specific to court stuff. Nobody wants. I've done polls, like nobody wants to hear about the court shit. But yeah, being in chronic survival mode, it sucks, right? Yeah, I've been in chronic survival mode since 2014. I haven't left it. As a single dad dealing with the court system and all that stuff, that's just where you are. It's where you land. And people don't give a shit. People don't give a shit about single dads. That's not something that's on their radar. If you're not somebody that's experienced what I've experienced, you don't give a shit. Why would you? Of course, you know, there's the whole bringing awareness to like what can happen, right? I try to create content that can warn men, that can keep them from landing in my position. That's important to me. I don't want men to end up like this. I want men to be able to have the least amount of stressors as possible, especially now. There's just so much going on in the world, and it's just, yeah, I'm no Asmund Gold or whatever the frick. Like, it's just people. It's just, it's so funny who gets popular, who gets rich on these platforms, who draws attention, who gets the eyeballs, right? Who gets the hearts and minds of people. And everybody has really short attention spans, and they're just so many people just don't have any depth anymore, and so therefore they're drawn to those who don't have depth, who have the depth of the kiddie pool, right? These shallow people. They're drawn to tits, and they're drawn to the sexuality, right? Sex sells, right? I don't have any of that going on, right? Nor would I. That's not something I would sell. I don't know. My body's not for sale, right? Like just now, I lost 3 viewers on YouTube. Maybe they had to poop. I don't know. I have no idea. Mystic Neon, man, it's nice to see you. The premise of building anything online is to serve humanity, but in order to even start, we must serve ourselves. Father and son bond can never be replaced. Amen, dude. Amen. I'm not Christian, and I'm going to say amen to that one. Straight up. Straight up. I'm trying to figure out, do people prefer whenever I just speak or when I react to stuff, when I put something on the screen for them to watch, right? I don't know. And of course, the moment I smell my puppy's poop, I got to go take care of that. And then the trolls came in over on the kick side, being like, oh, this guy, all he does is talk about his dog's poop. He sucks at streaming. Like, to be a good streamer, you gotta engage with your audience. Like, yeah, like it'd be easier for me to engage with both. But I got Windows. I only have 2, oh shit, I accidentally clicked out of that. No, that's not good. I only have 2 monitors. Having 3 would make this easier, so I could have... Jesus Christ. God damn, dude. So I could have, if I had a 3rd monitor, then I could have Kick on one and then YouTube on the other, but I have Kick and YouTube sharing monitors, so I have to tab over so I can see only one at a time, which is the caveat to my setup. So try 3 cats. What are you talking about? What's up, Christopher? What does try 3 cats mean? I've never seen you before, bruh. I smell a troll. Oh man, what is it? 10:30 already. $10:30. My gosh. Oh, I get what you're saying. Oh, you've got 3 cats, so try 3 cats. Dude, I don't know. I was gonna get 2 cats instead of a dog because they're, I don't know. Like I don't know. Cats have been are notorious. I've never owned a cat. I've never had a cat, but they're notorious for being more low maintenance, right? Just being something that's, you know, that you can fuck off and do whatever you want to do, and they'll just be there, right? Like dogs are a bit more needy and time consuming. All right, cool. Glad you're not a troll, bro. That's great. But I was thinking about getting a cats, but I wanted to help my relationship with my son and I with bonding with him, and I thought that a dog would be a better option for that. I honestly prefer dogs over cats. So, but yeah, I mean, it comes with dogs comes more patience, more work, and yeah, sacrifice. So, got a French bulldog. He's super cute, but my gosh, man, is he a lot of work. It's like raising a child. Honestly, it was easier taking care of my son than taking care of this dog. I no lie, dude. Oh, you'll be volunteering at the Humane Society soon? Nice, dude. Yeah, if that's what you enjoy doing. Heck yeah. I like animals. So, I mean, I'm more of a dog person, but I don't mind cats. I mean, cats are cool. They have their own personality. I like Garfield. He just kind of had this nonchalant, like, take it or leave it kind of attitude that I like. I mean, that's kind of how cats are. They're just kind of like, whatever, man. But, I wanted to have an animal that, I don't know, I could genuinely bond with. So, but that's just, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I got an idea. Let's watch some. An episode of Portlandia I was in. Let's do that. When I used to live in Portland, Oregon, let's take a gander at that, shall we? All right, here we go. Oh, here it is. I'm the one playing the pan flute. So I'm a hipster playing a pan flute. Oh wait, hold on. Duh. Here we go. Here's my friend. Here's my friend Roxy. Here's me right here. Here I am. This is me. That's me right there playing a pan flute. That was my friend Ben doing that DJ shit. Here they are.
Hi. What is this for, Tony? This is our store. You're in the way of our store. What are you all waiting for?
This is a sacred storefront in a women's space.
We can't get in. Look.
Our customers need a safe passage, as do we. This is no longer a safe space for women.
We're gonna go in, and we're gonna...
There's me right there. I'm so young. I'm like 26 in this. This is 2011. So yeah, I was like 26.
Come out in 20 minutes, and I want you guys gone. We are a peaceful organization, but at this time,
This makes me very warlike.
makes me very warlike. So
help me God.
I will jump from
Head to head.
Using your skulls as stepping stones
into the river that is this street.
And I'm gonna take tea and take a sip of it.
And spit it into each and every one of your mouths. Oh, it'll burn me, but it'll burn you twice. Burn me once with tea, shame on me.
And spit
blah, blah, blah.
into each and every one of your mouths.
I remember all that shit.
Oh, it'll burn me.
But it'll burn you twice. Burn me once with tea, shame on me. Boom, that's me, dude. Here I am. That's me. Portlandia, baby. I was the epitome of hipster. Back then, that is me. Full head of hair. I had a mohawk shit going on. It was a grown-up mohawk. Total hipster, dude. Skinny jeans. Rode a fixed gear. Had a chrome backpack. I was a bike messenger and a barista. Dude, I was a walking cliche, bro. A walking cliche. Look at that jawline, though, dude. Look at that. Look at that defined jawline. Jesus Christ. I mean, dude. I got so many women back then, dude. It was wild. Wild, dude. I had fun, dude. I had fun. That's so funny because a lot of people are like, oh, this dude is like an incel. Nah, dude. I'm not a black-pilled incel. I got tons of chicks, dude. Back then. I was a cool cat. Cool cat. Rode fixed gear bikes. So I was a badass, dude. I got a speeding ticket on my fixed gear, dude. I got a speeding ticket. I did 32 and a 25. Ran a stop sign. Got pulled over by the motorcycle cop. I even got a ticket for sketching on the back of a cop car on my bike too, dude. That was the day, man. Back in the day, dude. This was like 2011 to 2013. I was the shit back then, dude. But now I'm just some old dad, right?
Shame on everybody
involved. Yeah. Oh, and then I was in a music video for Starfucker, but I can't play that because they'll get a copyright because of the music. But I was in what was that? I was in a short film that's really hilarious. We should watch that, dude. It was so cheesy, but it's so good. It's so freaking good, dude. I have to pee, but screw it, dude. We're gonna go after it. Huh. Where is it? Hold on. I gotta find it. Oh my god, dude. Bruh. Here we go. Here it is. Here it is, dude. Hold on. Hopefully this doesn't trigger the YouTube's BS with that whole thing. Here we go. The frick? Hold on. Okay, I need this. Okay, there we go. Here we go. There's me. Back in the day. This is January 2013 in Portland, Oregon. Let me get rid of this.
What are you doing right now?
You know, in driver's ed, they taught us that all cyclists were pretty much social deviants hell-bent on destroying American culture from within.
I've always thought of drivers as just lazy, inconsiderate resource hogs with a sense of entitlement about owning the road.
But I ride a bike sometimes.
And sometimes I drive. Oh, God.
Look at us now, together. And just think, none of it would have happened if you hadn't hit my car.
You mean if your door hadn't slammed into my bike?
No, I opened my car door, you hit my car door, and therefore
No,
you hit me. Or
No.
you hit me.
No, you like carelessly opened your door into a travel lane.
Maybe you should realize you don't own the road and just watch where you're going.
Well, maybe you should look before you open your door. You know what? This relationship's over. Dang, bro. It's pretty harsh. Oh my god.
Wait!
Oh yeah, whenever it showed me like pulling out my tooth, that was a chiclet.
We can work this out! Ah!
Yeah, it's pretty cheesy, but it's so cringe, but it's hilarious at the same time, dude. Just oh my gosh, man. Oh, dude. So much fun. Yeah, I did like extra work on Portlandian. I did extra work on Grimm. I was on an episode of Grimm because that was filmed in Portland too. I was like some like steampunk dude in a bar with like these women that were like fire twirlers or the frick. It was fun stuff, man. Fun stuff. Back when life was just peachy keen. Peachy keen, man. But now life is just oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Shit. I wish I wouldn't have woken up, god dang it. Sometimes it's more of a curse than a gift. Frickin' red pill. Sometimes I'm just like Cypher from The Matrix. I wish I had like taken the blue pill. Like Jesus. Portland back then, Jay, was not great. It wasn't terrible. It was actually pretty awesome. It wasn't horrible. Portland back in like, because I lived there from 2009 to 2014. Pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. It didn't like, I didn't actually, there was maybe some like woke stuff, but I wasn't really wired for that. I didn't experience what Portland is now. What Portland is now is what Portland wasn't that when I lived there. So I had a great time there. It was the best place I've ever lived. Now I would never live there because it sucks for obvious reasons. But back then it wasn't bad, man. It wasn't bad at all. But I gotta take a whiz real quick. Take a little whizzy whiz. Oh shit. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. For the love of God. There we go. Okay. Okay, cool. Holy macaroni, dude. Oh, dear God, bro. Mogging before mogging was a thing. Yeah, I guess. Well, what is mogging, like showing off or something? I don't know. All these like terms like whatever maxing and mogging and felting. I'm not hip to that shit. Oh my God, my phone is so annoying. Oh my God. I'm not gonna lie, this internet thing can be really exhausting. Somebody has on their Tesla like an anti-Elon Musk bumper sticker. That's pretty funny. Mr. Snoop, 2018. Never seen you before. You're a new one. I don't think you're even a follower, bro. Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from, buddy? Huh? Where'd you come from? I do not recognize you. Oh man, dude, honestly, I'm pretty over it right now. I think I'm gonna go to bed. Yeah, pretty sure I'm gonna go to bed. So, for all of you that have, genuinely been following and watching, appreciate you. And if you haven't followed me on Kick, go follow me on Kick. Let me pull up the link here. If you haven't followed me on Kick yet, here it is, man. There's the link. I'm gonna go to bed. So yeah, I'm just kind of spent right now. I don't really feel like doing this much longer or at all right now. Kind of want to do my own thing. Cuddle with my dog. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe I suck at streaming. I have no idea. If I suck at streaming, just let me know. I don't give a shit. So, but yeah, I'm just fried right now. It's really hot. It's almost 11 at night, and it's 82 degrees. I'm in a second story apartment, and I have a portable AC that can only shoot cold air in one direction. So, yeah, I'm pretty over it. Love you guys. Hoping I can grow more of a following on YouTube and Kick, and hopefully exclusively Kick at some point. So that's a dream. Will it happen? Probably. I don't know. It's gonna take a lot of time, and yeah, I'm gonna have my good days, my bad days. This is just one of those bad days that I'm just not really feeling it anymore. But love you guys, and yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.